Yeah, well, my Arsenal fans, how are you doing? How are you doing? This is the Arsenal show. Welcome back. I'm sorry for the Manchester United fans. This show comes after the Manchester show, but I'm going to bring it before the Manchester show, so that we can have two Manchester United shows, the transfer show and then the Europa League show. That's why I brought in the Arsenal show first. So don't get angry. Don't get angry. This is your channel, guys, and I'm your boy. I know you love me as much as the Arsenal fans love me. So I'm sorry for that. So Arsenal fans, how are you doing? Let us talk about the transfer news around Arsenal. I want us to talk about particularly Willian. There is a big story about Willian. Yesterday, the Arsenal, the PES, I don't know how we should call it, the Arsenal PES version or the PES Arsenal version, I don't know, leaked something about Willian and it was deleted immediately. But again, there is still a lot of confirmations about Willian, and I'm going to be talking about that. But before that, we know that Arsenal have been really trending with a very bad defense this season. We know that, all of us know that Arsenal have been really trending with a bad defense, with Louise and Skodran Mustafi, Socrates Papastapalas. All those players are trash. I want us to be very, very careful. They are trash. Apart from the FA Cup, the final, they were, they were, up to task. But still, Arsenal needs a couple of, players in the back, especially an experienced centre back. Arsenal has been linked with Malangsa, players like of course, Malangsa. I don't think Malangsa will join Arsenal. But so many other defenders that have been linked with Arsenal. However, I want us to pick interest in Gabriel Magalhaes' story. Although there are 4 clubs that are really fighting for him, that is Napoli, Everton, and Manchester United plus Arsenal. He's also, said to have done a medical at Everton, but somehow, he was not announced there. A deal did not fall through. Right now, Arsenal are front runners to get Gabriel Magalhaes. Arsenal are the priority, or have the first, chance to sign Gabriel Magalhaes. Last week it was Manchester United. They had, some transfer talks with the players' agents and so on, but a deal didn't fall through as well. It is now, linked to Arsenal, and they are saying that the deal could be actually very, very close. Arsenal could actually announce, around 3 players in a space of 2 weeks, because the Coutinho deal is very close. Now, Gabriel Magalhaes is the other defender that who's very, very linked with Arsenal. So, guys, you should tell me in the comment box what you think about Arsenal signing Gabriel Magalhaes. It is your club, and I know you're watching this because you're an Arsenal fan. Even if you're not an Arsenal fan, you can tell me what you think about Arsenal, signing Gabriel Magalhaes. He's from Lille, Brazilian, 22 years of age, 25 million pounds. That is his valuation. Some Arsenal fans are saying that Edu is trying to influence Arsenal to buy Brazilians. I have no problems with Brazilians. If you have a Gabriel Magalhaes and you have a Felipe Coutinho, you have a Gabriel Martinelli, I don't think there are any problems with Arsenal buying Brazilians. But that story is still there, that Arsenal are really in advanced talks with Gabriel Magalhaes to get him for 25 million pounds. However, there is no official contact between Arsenal and Lille. But of course, I think being the fact that Arsenal signed Nicolas Pepe from Lille, it could be another added advantage that last summer Arsenal did business with Lille. So this summer it could be quite easier to go back there and scoop another quality centre back. He's very highly rated. Many Arsenal fans like him. In the French league, he's one of those players that are said to be quality centre backs, like Don Robbie said it at the AFTV. Check out his show, Don Robbie. If you're an Arsenal fan and you don't follow AFTV, you have something wrong. So it is on YouTube. Just go into your YouTube search engine and then put AFTV. You'll see that big man, Robbie. So he has been talking about Gabriel Magalhaes, and he said although Arsenal have William Saliba, but Arsenal needs to sign someone, a quality centre back, and for me that quality centre back is none other than Gabriel Magalhaes, because he's cheap, first and foremost. Among other, possible, players there, he's the cheapest. And Arsenal, no, they do not have, enough money. They cannot, spend 40, 50 million on a centre back. Just look at the Kalidou Koulibaly's, the Dayot Upamecano's. Of course, he has signed another contract, I think, at RB Leipzig. He cannot move. So, Gabriel Magalhaes, I wanted to give you, an update. Arsenal in advanced transfer talks with his agent and the player to see that they can actually strike a deal and then cross over to Lille to start negotiations. I hope Lille will make it easy for Arsenal. Okay, I'm here to talk about Willian, basically. I'm not going to really talk about so many of the other transfer deals for Arsenal because they look very far from happening. But I'm here to talk about Willian. Yesterday, something interesting happened. Leaks never, leaks can never be hidden. When something leaks, somehow the media capture it. Now, Arsenal have their own PES version. Like Chelsea, like Manchester United, every club has their own PES version. Like PES, the game. Now, yesterday, Arsenal, Arsenal's PES, the version of PES for Arsenal, players were coming out, on that Arsenal, on the updated version, players were coming out from the dressing room, like coming on the pitch. And guess what? One of those players coming on the pitch for Arsenal in the latest version of PES was Willian. Very interesting. Very interesting. And the Sun, oh my God, guys, that's why for me, I love tablets so much. Like, I'm in love with tablets. Yeah, I love The Guardian. I love, I love reading, all those, BBC, Sky, and you guys always ask me, I've not seen this thing on Sky, I've not seen this, this thing on BBC, so you feel insecure. But there is a way I love tablets. Why? At times they give us what mainstream don't give us. Like, that story yesterday, the Sun have it. I mean, the Sun did it, but BBC don't have it. And Sky do not have it as well. But, it is true. It is a true story. And, the video, that clip was, deleted as soon as it was noticed by Arsenal. Of course, I would say it was reckless. If you don't want to announce a player, or if you don't want to, create a lot of suspense and all those things, you have to be, you gotta be more careful. But that thing leaked. Willian in an Arsenal jersey, part of Arsenal in the official PES version of Arsenal, coming out of the dressing room, and then it was deleted. But before it was deleted, the Sun had the video. The Sun had the Sun had captured, it, and they have it. It is you can see it there, and it is in the thumbnail as well. So guys, I think there is just enough noise for us to confirm that Willian is going to be an Arsenal player. The prominent journalists have not said anything about it, especially in the last 48 hours. But Fabrizio Romano talked about something, and he said that the players opted to talk to us, talk to us and left, leaving Chelsea because Chelsea were giving him a 2-year deal. Yeah, for me, I think we are lucky. We are lucky that we can get Willian. He's going to give us, squad depth. He's going to give us things like, of course, if you talk about squad depth, you will talk about things like, experience and, creativity. If at all we can get Willian, Coutinho, and Gabriel Magalhaes, those are 3 Brazilians this season, we are good to go. I think we are good to go. Coutinho on a loan deal, Willian on a free deal, and then Gabriel Magalhaes for around £25 million. I think it will be a deal. So, guys, that is as far as I know. That is as far as I know. But it was a hot story, and that's why I skipped the Manchester United show and then brought it fast. It is interesting, and I think in a few days we are going to be announcing Willian as an Arsenal player. Trust me, it's going to happen. My name is Kosi. This is Kosi Media. Let me come with the Manchester United show. It seems Jordan Sancho has got a house in Manchester. Let me come with that story. I love you. I'll be back within a minute.